I was spending a lot of time in Mexico with my friend George, and we were drinking a lot of tequila. So at the time, we were just about to start building some homes for ourselves. You know, one for George, one for myself. And we thought,
and are these on adjoining lots or
it's on one piece of property. We built 2 homes, and we thought, how great would it be if we had our own house tequila? So you know, we were spending a lot of time there, and we would go to different restaurants, different hotels and bars, and different bartenders would turn us on to their favorite tequila. And some were very good, but there was nothing just perfect for us. So we decided to see if we can come up with our own. So we did our research, met with different distilleries in Mexico, and we chose one and said, this is the profile that we want. Can you do it?
It's called Casamigos, right?
Yes,
Tequila.
Casamigos, right.
How did the name come about?
Actually, it's the name of our homes in Cabo, Casamigos. So for us, it was a natural. It was our house tequila, so we were going to call it Casamigos.
So what changed your mind then? I mean, if it was originally just for private consumption, for friends and family, what made you decide to make it available to the public?
Well, we got to the point where we had been drinking it for about 4 or 5 years, and it was just for ourselves and for our friends to enjoy. The distillery called us one day and said, hey guys, you're bringing in about 1,000 bottles every year. So either you're drinking way too much or you're selling it. And if you're selling it, you need to get licensed. You need to do this the right way. So we obviously said, we're not selling it, we're drinking it, our friends are drinking it. And it just was catching on. People wanted it. But we were giving it to, you know, friends. In order to continue producing our own tequila, we had to get licensed, and we said, let's launch this to the public, and then everyone can enjoy it. Speaking
of more people becoming aware of the brand, there was a video that you produced with George Clooney, I know it was his production crew, that basically went viral on YouTube, and it's really funny.
What's going on? Let's drink it out.
Did you guys come up with this idea together?
We actually did, but it was based partly on a true story. George and I were actually here at Habana, and we had a bottle of our Reposado, and we finished the entire bottle. We got a ride back to my home, and George said, you know, I'm not going to take my motorcycle back to my house tonight. Let me just stay at yours. And usually when George stays over, I have a little guest house. He stays down there. But he decided to stay in the main house in the guest room. About 2 o'clock in the morning, my wife woke up thinking that I'm either not home or I'm in one of the other rooms. She goes into the guest room and gets into bed and sees what she thinks is me with my clothes on, face down, with my phone in my hand like this. And she's like, hey, babe, why don't you get undressed? Get it? And with that, George turns and, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. And Cindy says, I'm so sorry. George thought he had stumbled into our room. Cindy thought she was getting to bed with me. So it was based on that. The next morning, we laughed about it. It was very funny.
It is funny.
And it was kind of the campaign, like drink Casamigos and wake up, you know, with Cindy, or well, wake up with George, what Cindy said, you know.
It is really funny, and I think anytime you can do any kind of marketing where it surprises people a little bit and also makes people laugh, I mean, that's a home run. Do you think, as far as social media goes, that any kind of marketing that's done this way, I mean, this thing went viral, is that more powerful than traditional marketing? Had you gone in your suit and sat and talked with some advertisers about the best way to get the word out about this product? I think, you know, for us, everything about Casamigos is real. There's nothing made up. From the design of the bottle was really what our samples were coming in. And your signature's on it, right?
And George and I signed. Every batch we'll sign because we want to make sure that it's exactly what it's supposed to be. So every batch that comes out, we sign, and then it's numbered.
And you taste it first?
Yes, of course. And then they're numbered and we sign them. But everything, as I said, you know, this was not for the public. It was for us. We happened to now launch it. The bottle design was what the distillery is sending us our samples in. You know, for years. It's what but they were in plastic, so now we made it glass. But it's the same design. We threw the label on. Same thing with the ad campaign. It's not ads that we had to come up with. We don't have to make anything. We know we have a great product that we love and we drink. So we don't need marketing guys to come up with a campaign for us. All it takes is one taste, and people have been drinking it.